In the heart of ancient Greece, where gods and mortals intertwined, lived a man whose genius was both a gift and a curse. His name was Daedalus, the most brilliant craftsman and inventor the world had ever known. His fame reached the ears of King Minos of Crete, a powerful and ruthless ruler. Minos summoned Daedalus for a task of unparalleled complexity: to build an inescapable prison for a monstrous secret, the Minotaur, a creature half man, half bull, that dwelled beneath his palace. Daedalus, driven by his craft, constructed the Labyrinth, a maze so bewildering that he himself could barely navigate its exit. But this marvel of engineering became a tomb for Athens' youth, sacrificed to the beast. Guilt gnawed at the inventor's soul. When the hero Theseus arrived, Daedalus, in a moment of pity, gave the king's daughter, Ariadne, the secret to navigating the maze: a simple ball of thread. Theseus slew the Minotaur and escaped, but Minos' gratitude turned to fury. He discovered Daedalus' betrayal. As punishment, the king imprisoned the craftsman and his young, adventurous son, Icarus, in a high tower overlooking the sea. Minos controlled every ship, every path of escape by land or water. But he had forgotten the sky. Trapped and desperate, Daedalus' mind forged one final audacious invention. He gathered every feather he could find, from birds that landed on their lonely tower, and bound them together with thread and wax, fashioning 2 pairs of magnificent wings. Before they took their leap of faith, he held his son close. "Icarus," he warned, his voice heavy with caution. "Listen to me. Do not fly too low, for the damp sea spray will weigh down your wings. And do not fly too high, for the sun's heat will melt the wax. Stay close to me, and we shall find our freedom." With hearts pounding, they leapt into the void, and they flew. The wind caught their wings, lifting them into the vast blue expanse. Below, fishermen and shepherds stared in disbelief at the sight of men soaring like gods. Icarus was ecstatic. The thrill of flight was intoxicating, a power he had never imagined. He felt invincible. He forgot his father's words, the careful warning lost in the exhilarating rush of air and altitude. He wanted more. He soared upwards, higher and higher, chasing the sun, laughing as he climbed toward the golden orb. Daedalus cried out from below, his words snatched away by the wind. "Icarus, come back!" Too high! But it was too late. The sun's fiery breath softened the wax that held his dreams together. One by one, the feathers began to peel away, fluttering uselessly into the air. The boy's laughter turned to a cry of terror as he felt his support vanish. He flapped his arms frantically, but he was no longer a bird, only a boy, falling from the sky. Daedalus could only watch in agony as his beloved son, his greatest joy, plummeted into the sparkling sea below, which would forever bear his name: the Icarian Sea. The genius who had built the labyrinth, who had defied a king and conquered the air, was powerless to save his own child. He landed alone on a distant shore, a free man, but forever imprisoned by grief, a tragic monument to the price of ambition and the painful wisdom of loss.